They say you can't take it with you, but some people refuse to leave empty-handed. They leave one last gift behind, not gold or jewelry, but sugar, butter, and flour, recipes carved in stone, instructions for love measured in cups. Tonight, we're tasting the graves that refuse to stop feeding the living. This is Recipes for the Afterlife. Not all headstones mourn, some teach. Across the world, from New York, Iceland to Israel, you'll find them. Graves with recipes carved where epitaphs should be. Instead of beloved mother, the stone reads like the first page of a cookbook. 1 cup of brown sugar, half a stick of butter, dash of salt, bake at 350. Cookie recipes, fudge formulas, casseroles passed down through generations, chiseled deep enough to survive time and weather. They're not tragic, they're domestic miracles. Sometimes there's a note at the bottom. She shared this with everyone. Her love was sweet. Every recipe is a promise, a spell of comfort, love turned into instructions. It's one of the most human things imaginable. The idea that if you can't stay, at least you can make sure no one goes hungry. Of course, with every good recipe comes with superstition. The family swear these stone recipes work better when you copy them from the grave itself, that the act of tracing the letters stirs something into the flour. One woman says that every time she bakes her grandmother's graveyard fudge, the kitchen fills with a smell of old perfume, lilac, warm sugar, and something faintly burnt. No one alive wears it anymore. Another cemetery, locals leave offerings, bags of sugar, flour, a whisk, sometimes a wooden spoon, and each night a stray cat sits by the stone, fat and content, like a furry little sous chef guarding his post, kind of like Ratatouille. In a small southern town, a man once chipped off part of a recipe to take home as a souvenir. After that, every batch he baked turned black. No matter the temperature, no matter the oven, when he finally returned the missing piece and set it back in place, his next pan came out perfect. Some recipes, one local said, just don't like to be taken. They like to be remembered. This is one of my favorite kind of hauntings. No screams, no shadows, no curses. Just love refusing to stay buried. A recipe on a tombstone says, "Remember me by what I gave you, not how I left." And I think that's beautiful. It's proof that death doesn't erase appetite or generosity or humor. We like to think ghosts only linger out of rage or regret, but sometimes they just want to make sure you preheat the oven. If I ever get carved into a stone, I think I'd leave a recipe too, maybe for a midnight cake. Something messy, comforting, just sweet enough to haunt your teeth. I like the idea that someday someone could run their fingers over the letters, mix sugar and memory together, and keep me alive through the taste. Because food is kind of magic. It brings people back, it feeds the living, and maybe if you stir it long enough, the dead stay in the room too. The body goes into the ground, the flavor stays on the tongue. And somewhere between oven and epitaph, between sugar and sorrow, nobody is ever truly gone. Until next time, stay curious and always, always stay haunted.